I have a hard truth for you. Chasing tax savings in Italy without understanding the system could cost you everything. Your finances, your visa, and even your dream of living here. Let me show you how mastering taxes is the real ultimate goal for expats in Italy, not saving taxes. There is an Italian motto, if you want, chi non fa I conti con il fisco, fa I conti con le lacrime. The translation is like, if you don't deal with taxes, you'll deal with tears. As an expat, learning the rules, challenges of the Italian tax is not just about compliance, per se. It's about safeguarding your future. Too many expats come to Italy armed with dreams of la dolce vita and a very misguided obsession with tax savings. They follow advice from, self-proclaimed tax experts online, focused on just minimizing taxes at any cost. But here's the truth. The real priority here of tax saving over compliance is a dangerous trap. One that can lead to fines, audits, and even losing your residency status. Let's meet John, a British expat, moved to Siena to open a bakery. A friend told him about the regime forfettario, the Italian flat tax scheme for small business owners, boosting a tax rate of just 5% for new businesses for 5 years. And it sounded too good to pass up. So John immediately applied for this regime and started filing under it. What his friend didn't mention was that the flat tax regime has a strict income and activity limits. John's turnover exceeded the 85,000 threshold by 20,000 in the second year. Because he failed to report excess income properly, the Italian Revenue hit him with a 12,000 fine and demanded for a full amount of taxes owed under the regular regime, around 38,000. So John saved nothing. Instead, he ended up with a total bill of 50,000 because he prioritized tax saving over compliance. What the real goal here is learning taxes and staying compliant. Let's shift the mindset. The ultimate goal of moving to Italy is not just saving money on taxes. It's mastering the system so you can avoid penalties that could ruin you financially, protect your residency and visa, remember, and build a sustainable and compliant tax strategy to support your life in Italy. There are a lot of ways for you to be compliant and a lot of ways for you to stay motivated because compliance matters more than savings. Fines start high. No compliance in Italy is not a joke. If you fail to, take care of the RW well tax purposes, penalties begins with 3,000 per missed account. And if tax authorities discover undeclared income tied to these accounts, penalties can jump to 30% of the account value. Their interest compounds quickly. Late tax payments are subject to daily interest. And then there is the residency risks. Non-compliance is not just a financial issue. If you're flagged for tax evasion, your residency status can be revoked, forcing you to leave Italy. There are some numbers that speak more than words. The double taxation traps is there. Many experts believe tax treaties eliminate the dual taxation entirely. They mitigate it. Let's say you're earning 100,000 in Italy and you owe 43,000 in Italian taxes, and you have also US obligations. You can credit taxes paid in the US only if you file in both countries. There is the foreign assets reporting, remember, wealth tax. There is the income reclassification risks. Experts running businesses abroad often assume that income generated outside Italy is exempt. Well, the control foreign company and the permanent establishment test is something you have to take into account. What is the right way to approach taxes? As I keep on saying, educate yourself, understand the basics of the Italian tax system. And this is the first step. Learn about tax brackets, threshold, reporting requirements, deadlines, payments. You can, of course, hire someone if you have to do something They can help you out with optimizing your taxes legally. They can coordinate filings across 2 countries or several jurisdictions to avoid dual taxation. And why not? This is something that comes free of charge. Adopt a compliance-first mindset. Tax compliance is not optional. It's a survival strategy. Every financial move you make should be viewed through the lens of legality and compliance. We have a very successful story here. Emily, an Australian artist, she moved to Rome to pursue her dream of painting full-time. For passion, for money, who knows? She earned $60,000 annually from her global sales. And initially, she thought she didn't owe taxes in Italy because her income came from abroad, foreign clients, But thanks to this, together we developed a plan. She went to the regime forfettario, paying just the 5%. She reported their RW. And now she got a double benefit, compliance and tax savings. But we got with compliance first because we made sure that she did not cross the revenue limit of 85,000 in order to benefit from the regime forfettario. Ask yourself this: what's the real cost of not learning Italian taxes? The answer often comes with fines, penalties, dreams turning into nightmares. The truth is there are no shortcuts. The expats who succeeded in Italy are those who understand compliance is not just avoiding trouble, it's the key for thriving. Please don't gamble with your future. Don't get blind in front of tax savings. Think of your taxes like a chessboard. Every move matters. Failing to think 3 steps ahead can cost you the game. The real goal is not to save a few euros in the short run. It's to master the rules and build a strategy that keeps you safe, secure, and successful in Italy.